Hello and welcome, Light Cod Guns here. Today I'm bringing you a review of the Chinese phone, the UMI Iron. Okay, the phone is made of a pretty much solid aluminum body. Right, this cost me £110 by the way. On Amazon currently I can find it at about 130 to £135. This is just in the UK. I don't know about how much it'll be in America or the US, but you can. I believe it is available there, and it is a really good phone for the money. Right, it's like I say, it's got a solid aluminum body, apart from the top bits which are made out of plastic for the antennas, and that means that the antennas can get better signal. Like the iPhone doesn't think about that. They just kind of they just want to make as thin a phone as possible, and and they're just trying to steal people's money, really, because £600. What on earth is going on? £600. I don't know how much it costs in America. It's probably like $1,000 in America or something like ridiculous. $999, which I think is absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. The phone has a 1080p display. It's not the best one ever. However, it is fucking amazing for the price. And what I'm going to do is, the performance is really good. I am going to run a Geekbench test as I'm talking. So if I just run some benchmarks, the phone comes already rooted, right? But the phone has an earphone jack at the top. It has an Right, now it does say 13 megapixel camera. However, the hardware is actually an 8 megapixel camera with software to virtualize it to 13 megapixel camera, I believe. It's got a really, really, really bright dual flash. I'm going to put it on now. Torch. I mean, it's just ridiculously bright. It lights up the whole room easily. I mean, you can see all of that's just from vaping. That you can see that it's so bright. But the only thing is, it does get really hot. The UI on it, I actually deleted the UI on it because I hated it. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad UI. Hold on, let me turn up the brightness because you can't really see. Brightness up a bit. Right, the UI on it's okay. It's nothing wrong with it. It just wasn't to my taste. It's just like a very lightly skinned version of is it Kit Kat? It's Lollipop, I believe. Actually, yeah, it's a light skinned version of Lollipop, which it's not that bad. I wouldn't say it was horrible, but however, it wasn't to my taste, and the brightness is just needs to be on the lowest, I think, for this. Yeah. The phone has it actually has a front facing flash, which is, yeah, it's that one. That's the camera, and that's the sensor, so when you put it near your face it goes off. That runs really well. And it has this notification LED, which everyone's like really happy about, and to be honest, it just really annoys me. I really do not like LED notification flashes. I just don't know why. It just bugs me. It's just like flashing constantly. On the HTC One M8 I had before, it wasn't too bad because it was very, very faint and you could not really see it. However, on this one, it's really bright, and you can actually change the color of it because when you plug it into charge, it turns red. And that's another thing. Battery life on it is really good. Anyway, the score for the Geekbench test is in, and that's 2329 for the multi-core and 518 for the single core. So if you go on the multi-core, and we'll compare it to other devices, and it comes in just below, it comes quite a bit above the Samsung Galaxy S4. So it's kind of like the top end of last year's flagships. So it's kind of like the bottom end of this year's flagships, which is, for the price, absolutely amazing. It is a really fast phone for the price. Absolutely fantastic. I'm not being paid or anything to do this video. However, this phone is out of this world. I mean, yeah, it's got some, yeah, because I've been using it. This is my daily driver. I bought it for myself. I looked at YouTube videos on it like this one, and I thought, oh god, I kind of go, are these people being paid to do this? But honestly, I'm not being paid to, and I swear down the build quality of the phone is absolutely fantastic, and everything about it I just love. You know, it's as good as the HTC One M8. There's only one downside. This I'm comparing it to the One M8 because I've had the One M8 before. That's all. The only downside I would say to this phone is that it does not support 128 gigabyte micro SD card. I don't believe what I've read. I've not tried one because I don't have a spare one later on. I don't have any actually. I only have a 2 gigabyte one, and that's not even in this phone right now. And it does support dual SIM cards. As you can see, I have 2 SIM cards in it. But the thing about this phone is you can only have either 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and a micro SD card in it, which is a bit of a trade-off. It's not, you know, but it's not a huge trade-off for the price. People complain about the phone. Nah, I don't think so. You can't really complain about the phone for the price. So I'm talking about it from the price point because, you know, the price is out of this world for what it is. I love it to pieces. Yeah, it's great for messaging. Good coverage. You know, in fact, it's better than the iPhone. I only got like 1 bar in my room. With this, I get like 2 or 3 bars with it in my room. So, you know, I had the iPhone 4. That was. It's amazing. The only downside, the one thing that I wish it had better was a better speaker. The speaker on this thing is terrible, to be honest. It is absolutely terrible. But yet again, I'm going back to the price. For the price, you can't complain. The headphone jack is decent. You know, it's not bad by all means. Could be a little bit better. However, the sound quality is really good. I am actually going to play a song. Let me see. What song shall we play? Let's play Knife Party. Let's play Internet Friends. Internet Friends. This is from... No, that's not... I know so much about... Right, sorry, that wasn't on my phone. That was from my... I love you. Look at everything I've done for you. You'd be nothing without me. Why don't you answer me? I bet you're busy talking. Yeah, the speaker quality is not good at all. Another thing I find is that if you push the back in, you can feel it move. I don't know whether I don't think you can see that. Really, I don't know whether kind of, but yeah, it does move. I'm not doing a bend test on this because I do love this phone, and it cost me £110. You know, for the flagships, you'd be at least expected to pay at least £300, which for this phone, I know I keep going on the price about it a lot. I'm sorry about that, but I am amazed at the phone for the price. I am amazed at the phone in general. I would pay £300 for this phone. You know, it's up there, definitely. However, you know, another thing I don't like about it is they've got screws on the side. But you know, for the tray, it's a cheap phone. They're not striving to be perfect. They're striving to make a decent phone that people can afford, which is amazing. So if you're struggling for money, you know, you're young, whatever, I'd recommend this phone. However, it is an Android phone. It's not dubbed down. I'll show you in the settings now. Settings. About phone. Android version 5.1. As you can see, it is Lollipop. just to prove to you that it is Lollipop. It is lightning fast. The screen on it is fantastic. The games run really well, although I'm not much of a phone gamer, so it doesn't really affect me. Location services work fine. It's got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi hotspot. That is pretty much it. That's everything I use on it, really. The buttons on it on the side are solid. And another thing is the sleep wake button is on the left, which I think it should be on the right, so you can use your thumb. However, it's not too bad because you can just use that finger there to press it and wake it up. Okay. Anyway, that's it. If you would like to ask any questions about this phone, please feel free. If you consider buying it, or it's a possibility, or you want to buy it for someone else, like maybe your son, it's a good phone for them. Just it's just amazing. The 4G, it's got 4G as well. You can't complain. So if you'd like a phone, please feel free to ask in the comments below or message me. Whatever way. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, rate, and subscribe, and bye for now.